Okay, so now we're going to make the mashed potatoes. Peel them, put them into pretty large chunks. The smaller the chunk, the quicker they cook. But I like them to cook a little bit slower so they don't get too waterlogged. You want to make sure that they're perfect when you pierce them and they just break apart. You don't want to cook them too long because they'll turn into mush. You don't want to cook them too little because then they won't blend. And I make them pretty creamed, so you want to make sure that they're nicely, easily able to put them in through the mixer. I'm going to add, this is 1 package of cream cheese, 1 12-ounce package of cream cheese. It's about 2 cups of half and half. And you might want to adjust the half and half depending on how much you put in there. Some white pepper. This is about a teaspoon of white pepper. I use white pepper. You can use black pepper if you want. I just use white because then you don't have specks of it in your potatoes. Potatoes are one of those things that you can add a lot of salt to, and they absorb the salt and without getting them too salty. So we're going to start out by using about a tablespoon of salt. And then we'll add more at the end depending on what we need. This is a half a pound of butter. Yes, these are not diet. We're just going to put a couple of big chunks in here, and then we'll see how it looks when we get closer to the end. And now we're going to whip them. Kind of want to start on slow. They will make a mess. These are hot potatoes, so you kind of don't want to get them all over you. So just give them a whisk and see how they come out. Oh, when you drain them, also, when you drain them, you want to make sure that you don't drain all the liquid off, but get them pretty dry. One of the things that people do is either they let them get too dry and then the liquid doesn't reabsorb, or they drain them off and just leave too much liquid in the bottom, and that makes it so the starch and the potatoes don't come together right. So it's not luck that these came out this way. I have made probably several hundred pounds of these potatoes. So I can pretty much eyeball it, but if you don't just add in all the liquid, because you want the potatoes to come out this thick, almost paste-like. A few chunks in them, but pretty smooth. And we'll give them a taste. We'll see if they need anything. Always adjust the salt, the butter, pepper after you've whisked them up. I'm going to add a little more salt to it, probably about another tablespoon. At this point, you don't want to continue to mix them with the mixer because they will turn to glue if you mix them too much. So just give them a good whisk or a good stir. And then it just so happens that my cameraman is kind of addicted to mashed potatoes, so I'm going to let him be a taste tester. Do they need anything?
More?
I'm going to take that as a no. All right, so we will boil these up and enjoy your mashed potatoes. I actually freeze these. If you've watched my other videos, you'll notice that I do a lot of extra cooking and freezing. These can actually, because they have the cream cheese into stabilization, you can actually put these in the freezer, take them out, put them either in boiling water or even microwave them. If you pull them out and microwave them, you want to microwave them for a minute, take them out, give them a good stir. They kind of look like they're liquidy and like they're never going to come together. Trust me, put them another minute or two, they come together just like this. So they taste just like fresh mashed potatoes. My cameraman's shaking his head because it's usually my payment is mashed potatoes. So, all right, enjoy it. These are a fabulous addition to most meals.